Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thunder here to defend the home court, playing host to the Eastern Conference. And this matchup with the Hawks is their first game of the NBA's regular season. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home. But couldn't secure a win on the road. That'll be a 5-second call.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Tanner, high post. Ibaka outside. Waiters. Al Horford with the rebound. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague and Korver are the guards. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3 slot.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Lots of room. And he connects with the jumper.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Rebound, Atlanta.
And give it up for the little fella on the inside there. Great rebound, even though he had to really fight for it.
Millsap down low. Defended by Durant. Millsap misses.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Westbrook drives in. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
Here's Teague, and Cantor pulls it down.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans. Really good awareness right there on the assist.
And, you know, with Westbrook, it fits right in with how he plays. I mean, he is relentless when he goes at the rim and takes out any contact he felt on the way to get there.
And stolen by Horford. Korver, good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And Kevin Durant with the slam.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
The Hawks trailed by 4.
And one last note, guys, about Westbrook. He dunks on purpose. I mean, last season he said that he dunked so hard to discourage any defender from blocking his shot or even contesting him.
Now here's Waiters. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Good. And it's 6 points for Kevin Durant.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
That's a 2 from Korver. And the shot falls short this time. And it's Westbrook missing. The Hawks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Outside Millsap. Got a piece of it. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way. Oh!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams comes in for Cantor. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Dion Waiters. Atlanta also making some changes here. Splitters checked in for Horford. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for T. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
Now, here's Millsap. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's blocked by Adams. Here's Westbrook. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch. That's painful.
That's good.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players... are at this level in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Roberson comes in for Kevin Durant. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Roberson kicks to Collison. He got right to the cup using that screen. Collison's got his first points of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Now here's Schroeder. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Well, I tell you, last season was a big one for the Hawks and Coach Budenholzer. Their dominant season won him multiple Coach of the Month titles, and eventually he won the Coach of the Year award.
Three-pointer Augustine. Atlanta with the rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
was pretty obvious, I thought, Greg, that Budenholzer was the deserved coach of the year. I mean, Steve Kerr, there are a lot of good names you could put in there. But what he's done, taking the Hawks to the top of the East, a few saw that coming.
I agree with you. I mean, he has transformed this Hawks team over the past couple years, has a wonderful team game. And, you know, obviously a lot of influence coming from Pop when he was with San Antonio, but he is really, I think, redefining how the game of basketball is being played at the pro level.
Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
Here's Collison. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks Coach drew on. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Mitch McGary's checked in for Oklahoma City. Tion Waiters comes in for Roberson.
And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Now, here's Schroeder. To the middle. Here's Scott. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there, maximizing every second of the clock in that situation. Well done.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And, guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp. Not much stagnation at all on offense.
The Hawks trail by 11. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Oklahoma City right now, on the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. Enes Kanter is out there with McGary, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Last year, a good one for Jeff Teague, Clark. He was a first-time All-Star in this league.
He's a pick-and-roll technician, so good in reading the defense as he operates from that spot on the floor. He was really the catalyst for what was a really efficient offense for the Hawks.
Pass to Cephalosha. Here's Horford. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. The Thunder leading by 6. Here's Westbrook. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And it's Korver off the drive. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Thunder shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Kicks to McGarry. Westbrook passes to McGarry. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Horford. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Horford's got the ball. Tries again. Westbrook with the block. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Jeff Teague.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Collison comes in for Mitch McGarry. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Andre Robertson in for Dion Waiters. Out to the right wing. Robertson dishes to Westbrook. The Hawks trail by 7. Teague left side. Korver again. Westbrook. Korver attacking. Westbrook with the block. And they'll keep possession. Cephalosha kicks to Millsap. Teague for 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Thunder lead by 7. And Robertson kicks to Westbrook. Oh!
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's your time.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Atlanta calls timeout. Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles, Clark, in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team.
Thunder with some changes. Mitch McGarry's checked in for Collison. And it's Singler in for Robertson. For Atlanta, they come in off the loss to the Suns. And the shot is good. And that's now 6 points for Millsap.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. Back to Westbrook. Off the pick. Throws off the pick and hammers it home.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Just 4 to shoot. Korver attacking. Banked in off the glass.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
There's the pick. Adams. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Here's Adams. He dishes it to Westbrook. Singler outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Westbrook drives in. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Well, you just watched Jeff Teague. He's a natural scorer. Clark, he's also made steady improvement as a playmaker.
Yeah, you look at his assist rate, Kevin, well in the top 10 in the league. He's cut down on his turnovers as well. You can tell he's starting to really figure it out, and the game is slowing down for him.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Atlanta. Shoots the three. The shot misses. Oklahoma City leading by 7. On the wing, Singler. Covered by Cephalosha. Here's Adams. Pass to McGarry. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. It's stolen by Schroeder. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And Cephalosha with the jam.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals. That allows you to get out in transition.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And Dennis Schroeder has drawn some comparison to Rajon Rondo. Long arms, very quick and athletic. He's awfully tough to keep in front of you, but he's also a guy that can knock down a mid-range jump shot.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for McGarry. Durant comes in for Adams. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Splitter's checked in for Horford. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Hardaway's checked in for Cephalosha. And Justin Holiday subbed in for T. This Dennis Schroeder, in a lot of ways, like a Greg Anthony, very quick, very smart on the floor, but he's a young player, and he says, Clark, that he watched a lot of tape of Tony Parker to see how he got to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a great blueprint, especially when you consider the Hawks run a very similar system to the Spurs.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. A different look for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Singler. Dion Waiters comes in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
After a rookie season in which he really struggled, Dennis Schroeder made big strides last year.
Yeah, I think pretty much dramatic improvements across the board, Kevin. Really a most improved candidate for sure. He solidified that reserve unit for the Hawks, in my opinion.
It's Durant with the drive. Shot is off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game, and the next game it'll be played in Los Angeles. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
And Schroeder still with room to grow. I mean, he needs to improve his three-point shot and cut down his turnovers. But those are things that often come with time. And he's got time, still very young at this stage of his career.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there.
And for Schroeder, not a great outside shooter yet, but he's an attack guard. I mean, blinding speed, very slippery, eel-like. He gets into that lane and can make a defense collapse in a heartbeat. That alone is where his value is right now.
Now here's Schroeder. He has 5. The drive by Scott. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior. Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Dion Waiters checked in for Oklahoma City. And that one's good. 6 points for Collison.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And he gets the bucket. Holiday's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Great pass that time by DJ Augustine.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
Now here's Schroeder. That's good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Now here is Augustine. He's guarded by Schroeder. Taken away by Holiday. Here's the break. A pull-up. Waiters grabs the miss. He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And a pretty tight. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. He's got 13 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Then there's Teague. Then it's Thabo Sefolosha. And it's Holiday in at the 2 guard.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Durant, the pass to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And Cantor throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Pass to Ibaka. Outside Durant. And Ibaka kicks to Durant. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. We all know about Durant's injury last season. Strange because he was the model of health pretty much before that.
He really was. I mean, just rarely missed extended time. And factoring he, along with Westbrook, 2 guys who have been really the model of durability. Health is something he nor the fans will ever take for granted again.
You know, a quick note about Kevin Durant and his ability to stay on the floor. Prior to last season, he played in 97% of all games that he could have. That's high-level durability there.
Waiters. Rebounded by the Hawks. Sefolosha's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And guys, Dion Waiters is a man who has never met a shot he didn't like. Despite shooting less than 40% from the field last season, he just kept on shooting. Now, every once in a while, he'd get hot and it would look good. But when he's off, which was most of the time, it didn't look very good. He's got to improve shot selection and shot discipline.
Oklahoma City. Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Waiters. The Hawks trail by 7. Ray, getting back to Waiters, there's a reason the Cavaliers dealt the former 4th overall pick in the draft. Not only did he shoot poorly, but Clark, he averaged less than 2 assists a game.
Yeah, I think it's a mindset adjustment with Waiters. I've loved his talent and his ability to make plays and shots. Now he just has to recalibrate his thinking so he can be effective in the role he's asked to play.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
6 on the shot clock. It's deflected, but they'll get another chance. Millsap misses. The Thunder leading by 5. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3-ball. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter. Teague kicks to Horford. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. There's a screen by Cannon. Here's Morrow. Cannot hit. Excellent D there from Holiday.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Our timeout called by Oklahoma City. Clark, one thing about the Hawks last year is they were very strong on the road, as you could have guessed.
Yeah, but Kevin, they struggled a little bit down the stretch on the road, but still managed to have the best road record in the East.
Getting ready for Oklahoma City. McGarry's checked in for Cantor. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Durant's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Thunder leading by 3.
And how about that road record for the Hawks? 25-16 last season. 9 of those wins came during that 19-game winning streak in early 2015. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Augustine dishes to McGarry.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bringing it
sir.
down hard.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Boy, you look at the Hawks, and they seem to be built to play on the road because they can survive a player having an off game. They're so deep and versatile. Team basketball is a lot less prone to go cold when you're on the road.
Here's Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Now it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Nice shot by Singler. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Durant. Rebound, Atlanta. Horford's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Teague, here we go. Back to Horford. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And Horford, guys, is so dangerous in that pick and roll because he's athletic enough to roll to the rim and finish in traffic, but he can also pick and pop for the mid-range jumper. Puts a lot of pressure on opposing defenses.
Here's McGarry, guarded by Horford. It's tipped. It's taken away by Collison. And he gets it to go. Singler's got 5 points now this quarter.
Good possession there, resulting in an easy one down low.
And you think about Horford and the pick and roll, and, you know, Greg was talking about this. Clark, he's a very good passer, too.
And because of that, they can space the floor effectively with him because he can make good decisions with the ball. Even when he posts up, he's looking to pass. And they love those catch-and-shoot jumpers through the Hawks, and he's a good passer to those shooters. That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Second shot opportunity. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Korver. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Augustine passes to Singler. McGarry down low, working on Horford. And it's sent back by Horford. Here's Teague. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Durant. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And guys, it's easy to forget sometimes just how young Kevin Durant still is. I mean, last season, he became the second youngest player to get to 15,000 points.
Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dion Waiters comes in for Singler. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Splitters checked in for Horford. Mike Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Teague.
Now in the lineup for your Thunder.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time. And the situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Roberson in for Dion Waiters. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. getting ready for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Mitch McGary. Morrow comes in for Singler. Waiters, he's checked in for Roberson. And it's Payne in for Augustine. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Splitter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Hardaway from outside. Misses. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. It's the Thunder. They lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. They've got Kyle Singler. Anthony Morrow out there with DJ Augustine. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Adams in a power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. The Hawks trail by 6. Teague drives in.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
So it's Atlanta now after Oklahoma City gets the 3.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Morrow, no good.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Now here's Teague. Feeds it to Millsap. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And he isn't the biggest body at 6'8", Clark, but Paul Millsap, very effective.
And part of his being underrated and underestimated, I think, is due to that size. But folks are finally starting to come around. That kind of production he's put up will make that happen.
And Millsap with over a 7-foot wingspan and also just a great nose for the ball. He gets you rebounds, blocks, and he leads all power forwards in steals pretty much every season.
Inside, he's looking for Horford and finds him. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And speaking of Millsap's defense, I mean, he can switch out and cover perimeter players as well. His smaller stature gives him that versatility, but then the long wingspan allows him to still bang with the biggies.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He told his players, guys, we're letting opportunities slip away in transition. Let's push it up the floor, look to score some points in early offense. Kevin, can they pick up the tempo?
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Mitch McGary's checked in for Enes Kanter. Ibaka comes in for Steven Adams. Kevin Durant's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Augustine. Schroeder kicks to Scott. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint, that's for sure. And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. Full throttle ahead.
Atlanta calls timeout. Certainly the biggest surprise last year, Clark, was the play of the Atlanta Hawks. Few would have picked them to win the East at the start of the season.
Well, they did it, and they earned it. The Hawks didn't have any superstars on their roster, but they won with solid team play.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Hawks trail by 7.
And for the Hawks, they did end up with 4 All-Stars last season. As you said, it was all about how they worked together as a team.
Screen by Ibaka. Down low. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Both free throws good from Korver.
And, you know, around the NBA, the league recognized the Hawks were a complete team. Everybody played their role superbly. The NBA named all 5 of their starters the player of the week last year.
Oh!
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella is all about power and force.
Teague for 3. Good. Teague's got 22.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look. A lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Teague against Westbrook. Ibaka goes in. There's the pick. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Jeff Teague.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Enes Kanter's checked in for the Thunder. Dion Waiters comes in for Singler.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season. And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
Westbrook again. It's Teague. And Westbrook, here we go. It's stolen by Korver. Here's Cephalosha. Off the left rim and out.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Outside Westbrook. Back to Durant. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder, and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
Teague drives in. Outside for Korver. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
And Cantor did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. And that one's good. And 11 points in the game for Kyle Korver.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg, he's cooking with gas. Huge possession. What a finish we've got coming now.
Cephalosha with the steal. Ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. DJ Augustine's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Korver. Great D that time from Westbrook.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Poke loose. Millsap with the steal. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Korver.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Westbrook. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of them.
Teague drives in.
What a game we've seen here for Teague. 22 points and 5 assists.
He's just been impossible to contain. He's been unreal in this game.
Utterly fantastic is how I would categorize that performance, Greg.
And the Thunder with some changes. Nick Collison's checked in for Enes Kanter. And Mitch McGarry subbed in for Serge Ibaka.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on it.
Three-pointer Augustine. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that ties the game up.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty.
Look at that jam!
They're having a lot of trouble dealing with Russell Westbrook. He's a handful.
Augustine with the steal. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Cephalosha dishes to Horford. Teague the pass to Cephalosha. There's the feed to Horford. Horford double team. McGarry with the steal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Teague against Augustine. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 4. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And a quick bucket and a foul is really the only option at this point.
And the important thing about the foul is who you foul. They don't want to send a top-notch free thrower to the line if they can avoid it.
.11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Teague And that one comes up a bit short. And an intentional foul right there.
You had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. He drops the first one and then puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're losing by 6. Just 4 seconds left. What do you think, guys?
And look, this one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with this timeout.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game. Who knows? But let's just get out of here.
A 3 off the inbound. Trifecta. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're leading by 3. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. Morrow, that's a 2-pointer. Yep, it's good. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but Clark, in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt, but give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg